So today we're going to work on text and stretching a little bit of text. So we're going to go to File, New File. Go ahead and hit Print if you wish, but make sure this is in pixels. Make sure that it's in pixels. We're going to go 1080 by 1080, which will create a square. And the resolution is going to be 100. Everything else can stay the same. So 1080 pixels, 100 resolution. Great. There's our task. First thing we're going to do is unlock it. Double click on it, click OK. Then we're going to take a text tool. I'm going to select a letter. I'm going to use the letter B. And you want a big, thick, chunky text. Something that is a sans serif. So because we're going to put an image in here, so we want it to have a lot of surface area to show the image. There's my letter B. Bring that up to a good size. Bring that over. The next thing we want to do here will be go over to the layer and right click, and we're going to rasterize the text. So rasterize the text allows the computer to work with it. I'm going to select the letter with Control T. We'll go over to the marquee tool here. Make sure it has a feather of 0. Hit the marquee tool, and we're just going to select this end part right here and go back to the move tool again. What you can do next, you should be able to pull this middle node here by holding the shift key. If I don't hold the shift key, it won't retain its proportions. So hold the shift key, pull the middle one out, and you should have that sort of effect. So once you have this, we're going to go over to my layer with the text on, click a layer mask. Put a layer mask. We should be getting used to layer masks now. Make sure that one is selected. Come over to your gradient tool. We want to make sure that the gradient tool is the black and white version here and on a linear. And I'm going to flip this around to white on top of black, and then make sure again you're on this layer effect. And click on here, hold the shift key down, keep it nice and straight. So once I'm on my layer here, my mask, and I got my text here, I should be able to take my gradient tool and just pull a gradient, hold the shift key down. And it's not doing what I want it to do. Make sure I'm on the layer. There you go. That should be it. There you go. Okay, staying on the text layer, we want to make sure we're hitting the mask here. Go up to Filter, find Noise. Pixelate. And from Pixelate, we're going to go Meso Tint. And from here, we want to scroll down and make sure it is large strokes. And click OK. And this is what you get. So once you got your gradient in, we're going to select the mask again on the text tool here, on the text layer, hit the mask. Go up to Filter, come down to Pixelate. I'm going to hit Meso Tint. And from Meso Tint, we want to make sure we use the large strokes down here, the very bottom one. Click OK. And that's what it's going to look like. Once you've done that, all you're going to do, in fact, I'm going to make this into a, click on my text here and make this, click on my text layer and create it as a smart object. And then from there, all I'm going to do is go and get my image, choosing to use the Uni Jack on this one, drag and drop it over. And then what I'm going to do is reduce the opacity so I can see the letter underneath. And then it makes it easier then just to manipulate it to the size that you want it to be. Just drop that into there like that, to make the same size. And then pull this over, fill up the space here. And make it a little bit bigger. Hold the shift key down, I'm just going to stretch that out a little bit there. And then just turn up the opacity again. And then we've done this section before. We'll click on the image, hold the Alt key down, as you hold the Alt key down, you're just hovering over between the two layers and it will change to this icon. Once you see that, just click and then it will go into place. From here, all you got to do now is you can click on the picture, you can move it around and manipulate it a little bit if you need to. Going back to my letter here, I can drop a drop shadow onto it. If I want to, I can put a stroke on it, so I can make a stroke on all the different text, but I don't want to make that too big. So one's probably plenty. I don't think I can do 0.5. Nope, I'd have to do 1. So once I got 1 on there, that's pretty much it. That's finished. And make one of these and then make one that actually incorporates into an image. I'll show you that one shortly.